subtle, barely there. Just a shift inside my chest, a different way the air would move whenever you got close.
I told myself it's just a phase, just another passing spark. But something in the way you stayed left fingerprints on my heart.
Every time you say my name, it lands a little deeper, like it's carving out of space. I didn't know I needed. You're under my skin in the best kind of way. Not loud like a fire, more like heat that stays under my skin. In the words I don't say, somewhere between breath and the choices I make.
I saw the moment in your eyes when distance fell apart. You tried to keep it steady, but I could read your heart.
It isn't something reckless, it isn't out of control. It's the kind of quiet gravity that slowly pulls us home.
We don't need to label this or map it all tonight. Some feelings grow their own wings
Without a single fight, you're under my skin in the best kind of way. Not loud like a fire, more like heat that stays under my skin. In the words I don't say, somewhere between breath and the choices I make. Under my skin, where the truth begins. Not chasing perfection, just letting you in. Under my skin, and I'm letting it show. This isn't a moment, it's something that grows. I don't need a crowded room or fireworks in the sky. Every time you look at me, that's where the sparks collide.
You don't chase perfection, you don't try too hard. You just say my name like it's written in your heart.
Every little silence feels like it's alive. When your fingers find mine, everything aligns. You're closer than the night, closer than my breath. Every doubt fades out when you lay on my chest. Closer than the dark, closer than the fear. Loving loud, oh wow, it just brings you near.
I don't need forever written in the stars. I just need this moment exactly as we are.
You don't hide your weakness, you don't build a wall. You let me see the fragile, and that's what makes you strong. No promises of perfect, no need to pretend. When your heartbeat meets mine, that's where we begin. Love ain't loud, oh wow, it just brings you near. Closer than the night, even when lights fade. Two shadows in rhythm, never drifting away. Closer than the world, closer than the noise. We don't need the spotlight, just each other's voice. Play it cool before, said love was just a fade. Build my walls a little higher every single day.
Then you walked in differently, no pressure, no demand. You didn't try to change me, you just took my hand.
Something in your presence makes my guard come down. It's not loud or reckless, it's steady, it's sound. When it's you, I don't feel afraid. Every doubt I carry starts to fade.
When it's you, I don't have to hide. Love feels lighter standing by your side. You don't rush the future, you don't force the pace. You let things grow naturally in their own space.
I've seen the way you look at me when you think I'm unaware. There's honesty in your silence, and I feel it there. We don't need perfection, we don't need a show. Just two hearts learning
How to let go. When it's you, every risk feels right. Even in the shadows there is light. When it's you, I finally see love isn't losing myself, it's being free.
When it's you, I choose to stay. Not just for a moment, but every day.
When it's you, this feels true. Out of all the chances, I'm choosing you.
Before I knew your name, something shifted. Not loud, just different.
Like the air changed temperature when you walk past me.
Like my heart recognized tried to play it cool, but something in your presence broke every rule.
It wasn't planned, it wasn't chased, it just unfolded in its own pace.
Before I knew your name, I felt you in the way my guard came down without a cue. Before I knew your name, I knew the truth. If this is what love is, it starts with you.
You think it was one-sided, like I didn't see, but every time you looked away, you were looking at me.
I noticed how your breathing changed when our fingers touched. You tried to keep your distance, it didn't help much.
Some things don't need a grand debut, they grow in the space between me and you.
Before I knew your name, we were already close. Two strangers pretending we didn't know the most. Before I knew your name, the feeling was clear. Some connections don't wait for words to appear. Somewhere I belong. Before I knew your name, my heart understood. Love doesn't announce itself, it just feels good. Oh, 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 we don't say it every day, but I can feel it there, in the pauses of your laughter, in the way you stare.
It's not written in big letters, not carved in neon signs. It's hiding in the quiet, somewhere between the lines.
Every subtle movement, every softened tone, love doesn't scream out loud, it settles in the bone. It's in between the lines, in everything we do, in every almost touch that pulls me back to you. It's in between the lines, not spoken but it's true. The space we leave unguarded is where I fall for you.
You don't flood me with roses or promises too wide. You just stand a little closer and let the silence slide.
There's a language in your breathing, a rhythm soft and slow. You don't have to say forever, I already know. It's in between the lines, in everything we do, in every almost touch that pulls me back to you. It's in between the lines, not spoken but it's true. The space we leave unguarded is where I fall for you. Between the lines we're writing something soft and strong, not rushed into a future, not trapped inside a song.
Between the lines we're building a truth we never hide.
No need for perfect words when you're right by my side. It's in between the lines, in everything we do, in every almost touch that pulls me back to you. It's in between the lines, not spoken but it's true. The space we leave unguarded is where I fall for you. Tell by the way your breath slows down when I move closer.
There's a conversation happening in the space between your shoulder and my hand, and it's louder than sound.
Every inch of silence leans into the next. It's deliberate. We're closer than words, closer than promises spoken out loud. Every heartbeat answers what we won't pronounce. Closer than words, skin to skin truth. Nothing dramatic, just me and you.
Your fingertips hesitate like they're asking permission. I don't pull away.
There's electricity and patience in the way your eyes search my face before you decide to stay.
Says everything in its own quiet way.
We're closer than words, closer than doubt. The moment you touch me, the world fades out. Closer than words, nothing to prove. The way that you hold me is all I need from you.
Closer than words, breathe into breath. Time slows its rhythm inside your chest.
Closer than words, that's how it starts. Not with a sentence, but with open hearts. There's a quiet in the room tonight, but it's not empty space. It's the kind that pulls us closer without a word to chase.
Your shadow moves beside mine, like it's always known how to find the missing pieces I can't find alone.
We don't rush the silence, we let the moment grow. Some things only blossom when we don't let go. When we don't let go, that's when love gets real. Not in perfect timing, but in how we feel. When we don't let go, through the unsure and slow, we don't need the answers, we just let it flow.
I see it in your shoulders when the weight comes down. You try to play it steady, try not to drown.
But I don't need you fearless, I don't need you strong. I just need you honest, right where you belong.
We don't build on lightning, we build on bread, on every fragile promise we haven't broken yet.
When we don't let go, that's when love gets real. Not in perfect timing, but in how we feel. When we don't let go, through the unsure and slow, we don't need the answers, we just let it flow. When we don't let go, even when it shakes, two hearts keep the rhythm through whatever breaks. When we don't let go, that's how we stay, not hold.